It was already past closing time when James and his wife Helen heard a knock at the restaurant door. Helen called out that they were closed, but Lucas pushed the door open anyway, grinning wide, his friends crowding in behind him. James rushed over and told them to come in. Come in. Tonight was on him, not to worry about a thing. Helen pulled James aside and told him quietly that they were barely holding on financially, that being generous with these people made no sense at all. James looked at her and said softly that this was the last time. Just let it go. He turned back to his friends and told them to order whatever they wanted. Only the good stuff, nothing cheap. The guys laughed and cheered, flipping open the menus and calling out the priciest dishes without hesitation. James headed into the kitchen and got to work. The food came out steaming and generous, the beer kept flowing, and the laughter around the table grew louder with every round. At one point, Marcus looked across the table and asked James what happened to his face. James touched his cheek and said it was nothing, just mosquitoes. Summer always brought them out bad. Everyone raised their glasses and kept eating. By the end of the night, the bill landed at over $3,000. Helen stared at it. She looked at the empty plates scraped clean and the bottles lined up like trophies and felt the anger tighten in her chest. She turned to James and told him to look at this. His good friends ate every last bite and left not one single dollar behind. James told her to lower her voice. The guys were still nearby. Helen said she did not care if every one of them heard her. But before things could get worse, Lucas stood up and told James he was sorry for putting him out again, that he felt bad about it. James waved it off and told Lucas that brothers did not keep score, not after this many years. Lucas nodded, then reached into his bag and pulled out a small box. He told James that summer mosquitoes had been destroying his sleep for weeks, and he wanted him to have this, a mugwort electric mosquito repellent liquid from his company. Lucas explained it used natural mugwort extract, completely smokeless and odorless, safe for the whole family, including small children, and it had a built-in switch so you never had to keep unplugging it from the wall. He added that one device with 6 refills cost under $10 and would last the entire summer. James laughed and told Lucas he would finally sleep in peace. The group said their goodbyes and walked out into the warm night. James and Helen stood alone in the quiet restaurant. Then Helen spotted an envelope on the table. She opened it and her breath caught. Inside was enough money to cover a full year of meals. James read Lucas's handwriting on the inside flap. It said, "Real friends show up when it counts."